What if I told you there's more to these Torq skeleton plushies than meets the eye? Let me explain on this episode of Torq Theory. As you can probably tell, these cute little Torq plushies have absolutely taken over Torq's marketing schedule, with not 3, not 4, but 2 whole Torq plushie videos being posted within the last month. They've even reached the secondhand collector's market, commanding quadruple-digit prices on eBay. Now this is all good, clean fun, but I noticed something strange on the box. A block of text that reads, "Warning, choking hazard." That's strange, right? By my estimation, this plush is 1 to 3 feet tall. How could a baby choke on something so big? You'd have to unhinge your jaw like a snake to choke on this thing. Either that or be a giant baby. While I'm not ruling out snake people or giant elf babies, in fact I discussed that over on my Patreon, there is another option we have not yet discussed. What if the choking hazard isn't for us? What if the plushies are the ones at risk of choking? You see, in the Torq AI ad, they show the Torq plushie doing all kinds of crazy stunts, dancing, skating, and even practicing medicine. The video is super convincing. Too convincing. What if this isn't an AI video, but rather a real video with AI plushies? Looking at the store listing on the website, we see yet another bizarre warning. Dangerously autonomous. This brings the choking hazard further into focus. If we do a deep dive into the back of the box, we notice a strange poem, talking about how the plushie's main directive is revenge on legacy sores and generic automation tools that failed it. This is consistent with the elusive Sora's Dead comic, describing the origins of the iconic Torq Reaper as a disgruntled socket analyst sucked into the digital world, eternally fighting off legacy Sora. Now of course, I'm not saying each plushie is literally the Torq Reaper, but rather a robotic simulacra of the Torq Reaper, doing his bidding, just like mall Santas. And much like mall Santas, these guys would certainly develop an appetite after a long day's work, and without mouths or throats, they would almost certainly choke. This is why the warning is there. They're not a choking risk, they're at risk of choking. Until further notice, I would keep your Torq plushies away from any possible foods or small objects and put child safety locks on all the cabinets. At least until I can perform an autopsy on one of them to find the truth. Unfortunately, the only way to get a Torq plushie is through a Torq demo, and my YouTube channel already has Torq. So until further notice, the only opportunity for a guy like me to get one is through this eBay auction. If you want to help me get my hands on a specimen, please feel free to subscribe to my Platinum tier on my Patreon, and like and subscribe. For all your Torq updates, this has been Torq Theory.